Hi guys, welcome back. So today is April 22nd. It is Earth Day, and Earth Day I think is a wonderful holiday because it really makes us stop and reflect on how we can be taking care of our planet and God's creation. So today we are going to be talking a little bit about adjectives and Earth Day. So this week is all about adjectives, and we know that an adjective is a descriptive word that describes a noun. So if I wanted to describe my phone, I could say that it was red, that it's small, that it's light. All these words are adjectives. They're describing the noun of my phone. So today I have some kind of tricky adjectives here, and we're going to do two things. First, we're going to use a dictionary to define the adjective. We can read a little bit about them, about if there's any synonyms and what they mean. And then we're going to use that knowledge of our adjectives, and we're going to write a sentence that has to do about the earth in celebration of Earth Day. So the directions here says an adjective is a word that describes a noun. Use a dictionary, write the definition of the adjectives below, then use the adjectives in a sentence that describes the earth. We have 4 adjectives. This word up here, this is a big word, you guys. Abundant. So we have abundant, toxic, fresh, and wasteful. So what I did is I just went over to Google and I just typed in kids dictionary, and this dictionary, Kids Wordsmith, came up, and it's really great. If you have another kids dictionary that you want to use, go for it. Maybe you have a dictionary at home and you want to look it up in paper. And I typed in the first word abundant here. Now, one reason why I like online dictionaries is, say I didn't know how to say this word. All I have to do is click on this little speaker.
Abundant.
And it tells me how to say the word. So I think that that's a really great tool. If you see a word that you don't know how to read, if you type that word into a dictionary, it'll tell you. Okay, so the word pronunciation is abundant. And here's the definition. Large, in amounts or number, more than enough. An example is the library has an abundant supply of books. We know that libraries have a ton of books. They're abundant. There's a large amount, more than enough. Of course, it says it's an adjective. We know that because we're working on adjectives this week. And look, there's some synonyms, some antonyms here, words that mean the same thing, words that mean the exact opposite, some similar words, some related words. And there's enough information here on abundant that if I didn't know what that word meant, after reading, I could figure it out. So big, excessive, generous, great. Okay, so abundant means there's a lot of it. So large in amount or number, more than enough. So I'm going to go back to my paper here, and I'm going to grab a text box, and I'm going to say more than enough, large in amount. And I really liked that example of the library has an abundant amount of books, so I'm going to put that here too. Shh. Bye. Cookie has an abundant amount of barking. Stop, Cookie. The library has an abundant amount of books. So that's going to remind me exactly what abundant means. And then I'm going to go down here to my next page, and I'm going to use the word abundant in a sentence about the earth. So I can say, the earth has an abundant amount of grass. If you think about all the grass that you've seen all around, everywhere, probably in every country of the world. Well, maybe not every country in the world. Most countries in the world have grass. So, okay. I hope you have a great time today researching some of these adjectives that have to do about the earth: abundant, toxic, fresh, and wasteful. Some of these words like fresh, you probably know what the word fresh means. But sometimes when we research them and look them up in a dictionary and look at those synonyms and antonyms and examples, really think about the part of speech, we can see it in a different light, and it can help us use the words in a sentence. All right, guys, I can't wait to see your work, and I will talk to you very soon. Okay, bye.